This is not how we start an episode here. This is just not right here. Ah, there we go. There has to be a fertilizer sprayer here in this case that is out of fertilizer, and we need to refill it before we can start the episode here. So let's start the episode proper, like we've been the last few episodes here, by refilling a sprayer. So again, hello everyone, Randy here. We're playing Farming Simulator 17 on Welker Farms, and since last episode done, just basically more work from like the last how many episodes now it seems like. Although this time we're now day 1, early autumn here. I've got grass mowed. In fact, it looks like he must have just finished here a few moments ago mowing the field, so we can start picking that grass up. And then also got field 23 here mowed as well, so that field needs to be, I'll probably bale that field most likely. And then, yeah, still working on getting fertilizer on most of these fields here yet. Got 17 here that needs a little bit. And then 20 needs a little bit here. The John Deere's already over there. I can probably just hire him, and he should take care of that. And then if I bring you over to the planting map here, you can see a lot of the map is starting to turn more and more green here. So I've got Big Bud, I think that's the 950. That's the Big Bud 950 down here. Yes, the Big Bud 950. Planting, he finished up 11, 12, and 13. He's now on 9 and 10 here. And as you can see from the map, well, you can probably see where the original field was. This kind of curved area here. I went ahead and just like straightened the edge of that field out. Also combined up 9 and 10, so that's now one field here. Maybe next year, if we need to do another year, I'll combine 11, 12, and 13 with 9 and 10 here. That's the plan. Combined up 14 and 15. That's all one field. Took part of 16, made it with 17 there. 18. I thought about like combining 17 with 18 here, but it just, I don't know, didn't look like it'd work out really well. Didn't bother with that. Also considering taking 7 and 8 here, combining it with 6, and putting grass on 7 and 8. So it'd just be plow 7, 8 together, then plow that together with 6. Let's see, what else do we got here? 19 has again been combined up with part of 20. Top part of 20 here has been combined with 21 and 22. Again, thought about adding it with 23, but 23 is already a grass field, so yeah, didn't do nothing with that yet. So yeah, we're definitely making some progress here, I think. Probably going to take the field deleter to a couple more places yet, like especially along the top of 14, 15 here, and 17 and 18. Yeah, 17. Well, not 18 so much, I guess. 18 is probably okay. But the hired workers, and then there's some really uneven terrain across the top of these fields. So like maybe 2 or 3 passes, you know, don't want to take off much, but just to clean it up and make it a little bit easier for workers, even Courseplay. You know, Courseplay has gotten stuck up there as well, so try to eliminate as many problems here as we can. And sometimes it's just as simple as taking a field deleter to a couple places. Yes, you lose a little bit of land, but gets rid of some of the headaches, I guess you could say. Speaking of which, you need to get off the field here. You don't need to be on there anymore. He unfortunately got into our planted field here. I did not think that would happen, and I'm not entirely sure. If you notice, he somehow skipped over up here. I don't quite understand how he did this. He skipped over up here, went down there. Yeah, I don't know. The hired worker was really derpy here. Really derpy, that's all I can say. Those little rocks must have messed with him. That's one reason, by the way, I can't really combine these fields together. There's rocks in between them as well. That's something you got to watch with some of the fields here. Some of the fields you can combine up no problem, as long as you don't mind that grass that's here. Unfortunately, you can't get rid of that grass. Well, you could if you probably went to Giants Editor and got rid of it. But by itself, there's no way in-game that I know of you can get rid of it. You can't plow it. You can't delete it. It's permanent grass, so to speak, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why the mod author did it that way, but oh well. But yeah, we should be able to combine up fields along the top there, I think. I don't think there's anything between those fields. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to take the plow up there, park it up there. I probably won't do that on screen here. I'll probably do that off screen. Also, I want to get started on doing grass here, so picking that up and getting that part done. Not sure how much space is in between. Oh, there's a rock up here, isn't there? Oh, bummer. Okay, this might not work then. Because, yeah, I don't want to incorporate any rocks in the field. Oh, well. Well, I can at least combine 7 and 8 together. I'll probably at least do that. I don't think there's anything between these fields. One measly little rock there that's in our way. There's probably maybe another one between the other fields, too. I'm not sure, but... And the unfortunate thing about those measly rocks, it really screws with hired workers. Again, I don't understand why the rocks would. That doesn't make any sense, but it is really annoying how the hired workers will turn around. When they're even not very close to it, they will still turn around. Okay, we'll read a few comments here a moment. Let's see. Marhoof was saying, if McConsole believes he knows how to use Giant's editor to deface tractors, and it makes him an expert, then that's like saying the kids who know how to use spray paint cans to write graffiti all over train cars are called professional painters. Sorry, I'm not in the market to buy that load of manure. Well, you know, I think, Marhoof, I believe if you watch the news, I think they'd like you to believe that, you know, spray painting, graffitiing kids are professional painters. And then if you ask me, some of the stuff you see from professional painters doesn't look much better. Okay, we're going to plow these fields together. I know I said I wasn't going to do this on screen, but seeing how it's just this little bit here, yeah, we'll do this on screen. We're good here. We should be able to... no, we're going to miss a little bit. Oh, well. Probably move GPS over a little bit and actually get it all. Oh, take a chance, though. We'll just make sure... Oh, now we're going to get it all. Great. Okay. We'll make sure we get it all, though. I don't want any, like, little strip, even if it's a narrow little piece in the middle of a field like this. Yeah, you definitely have to watch out for the invisible boundaries on this map here. Again, they're a little bit in front of the visible boundary, which is probably a good thing. It's just annoying because you constantly run into it. Because, again, you can't see the invisible boundary. You can obviously see the visible one. Not the invisible one, though. It'd be nice to, you know, if it was maybe at least a little bit closer to the visible one. But, yeah, pretty much as far as I know, all the way around the map, I have not noticed anywhere anyway that doesn't have that. Whether it's this side. Actually, you know what? I guess I haven't really tried the bottom side of the map so much. Maybe that side's better. I don't know. At least on 3 sides, it's kind of an annoying border on the map. Like many of you said, it does have a bit of an unfinished feel to this map here, unfortunately. It is kind of too bad because it does seem like a really nice map. It's also a map that would probably would have benefited if it would not have been made for the consoles. They were mentioning making this a 4X map, but obviously, again, consoles can't have 4X maps. So here again, they made it into the smaller standard size map. So yeah, trying to cram all this on a standard size map, a bit of a tight fit if you ask me. Okay, let's you fired up here. If I remember correctly, I think, did I run this way? No, that doesn't quite make sense. I must have ran up and down rather than side to side. And, of course, the reason, by the way, that I split this field up is because of this annoying... I don't know what this is really supposed to be here, but these annoying buildings and path and that little building over there that is in the middle of field 20 here. Rather annoying if you're going to try to hire a worker. Even Courseplay. I don't know what Courseplay would do with it either. I don't think it would be good, but I guess you never know. Okay, let's see. I should have more planters around here somewhere. Yeah, there's another planter. You can... well, I'm going to wait on fertilizer for that one. Let's tell you what. Let's get some grass planted here then. I'll bring you up to 7 and 8. I'm not worrying about fertilizer in between the fields, by the way. I know it's not going to be fertilized, but oh well. Oh, and you know what? I should probably fix the canola that's on this section of the field. Let's do that. I think that was canola, right? 18 has canola. Yes, it does. Okay. Raymond was saying the soil here in Montana is sandy, but there are some big chunks of sand, those being rocks. Yes, that does seem to be quite common on this map here. Do see a lot of rocks around, which, again, Welker's Farm, if you haven't seen them on YouTube, definitely should check them out. See a lot of rocks on their farm as well. Oh, man, then the plow made it. Okay, nope, that's not going to do. I was hoping we'd get this all in one pass, but nope, the plow destroyed a little more than that, unfortunately. Nolan was saying, John Deere DLCs, bring them on. Look forward to each and every one. Talking about for Farming Simulator 19 there, of course. And there's no official word on John Deere DLCs that I know of, by the way, but again, everyone's kind of speculating there'll be at least one, because, you know, why not? Nolan was saying, okay, final word on the proper time. It is PT, Pacific time. Whoa, wait a minute here. I don't see anything on there that says it's proper standard time. I mean, Eastern Standard Time, and, you know, it's got it right in it, standard time there, so. Steve was asking, is the Michigan map private? No, the Michigan map we played on for the multiplayer server here a little bit back was not private. I believe that was from Taylor Farms on Facebook. And yeah, kind of a nice, decent little map there. SC Rutland Farmer was saying green over red. Seems good, I guess. SC Rutland was also saying you should go the complete Millennial Farmer route, get the rest of the equipment as well. You know what, that's, maybe we'll have to do that. That might be kind of fun. I don't remember right off the top of my head what equipment Millennial Farmer all has. Again, another YouTuber, by the way. You should definitely check out if you're interested. Millennial Farmer, I think he has, I know he has got a 9RT, 8RT. He's got an 8R, I believe. Of course, the 9870 Combine there. And I forget what else he has for, I know he's got another Combine as well. I forget which one that one is. And it seems like I'm probably forgetting a tractor as well. Rutland was asking how long until I start using 8R, 8RT, 9R, 9RX, or 9RT on Mills County there. Well, after selling all the sugar beets. Actually, I didn't even sell all the sugar beets yet. I sold most of the sugar beets. We'll probably be able to afford debating on either maybe another field or if I should upgrade some equipment. And to be honest, I probably should upgrade some equipment. So, yeah, 9RT or 8RT will probably be coming up shortly then. James was saying one reason I like Courseplay for doing field work is they can't escape the field they're doing and start on another field. Well, actually, you know what, James? I won't be so confident on that. I have seen Courseplay escape a field and, you know, cut all the way, like, across the map, leaving a path of destruction behind it. I have seen that before. It is, however, like you were saying, very uncommon. And, yeah, it would probably actually maybe be a good choice, maybe. Again, as I've mentioned in previous episodes, the reason I don't create a lot of Courseplay courses, every fieldwork Courseplay course you create adds to the load time of the save game. And when you got a fairly good sized map with fairly good sized fields, it can seriously impact your load time. Even for myself here with just this map, I've got several minute load time on this map, whereas, you know, most maps where I don't have any Courseplay or very minimal Courseplay, the load time is a couple of seconds. So, you know, load time of a couple seconds versus several minutes, it starts to add up. And again, that's one reason I don't necessarily create, like for planting, I don't create Courseplay courses for that if I don't have to. You know, square fields like this, you shouldn't have to use Courseplay. I mean, you can if you want, but... And in this case, it would prevent the issue of Courseplay jumping fields annoyingly. Or hired workers that jump in fields annoyingly. Ooh. A little bit of whiplash there. Okay, we'll hire you. Let me get the Big Bud 320 off the field here. Debating on combining 24 with it. I did not want to do that. There's a road there, and 24, I might combine that with 23. That might make a little more sense there, I was thinking. And then maybe do some field deleting with it as well, just to make it a little easier for hired worker, Courseplay, whatever we do with it. I'm gonna watch him, make sure he doesn't get stuck with this rock here. No, he appears to be good. Okay, good. Perfect. We'll call that good then. Let's see, making progress down there. I should have one more seeder somewhere else, right? Good. I forget what tractor's on it. I think the 740. Because we got our planter from the Big Bud pack. That should be out and about somewheres. By the way, we might need a larger seeder on that Bergault seeder, or a larger tractor, I'm sorry, on that Bergault seeder yet. I noticed the 950 is still struggling to pull that a little bit. I mean, a Big Bud 950 struggling to pull that seeder. I mean, it's 950 horsepower. It shouldn't be struggling. About the only thing we can do is put a 747 on it and see if that does the trick. Hopefully it would, I would think. Okay, so yeah, we can start planting here as well. Actually, you know what? I got the tractor over here, don't I? I do. Excellent. Almost like I was prepared. Canola. We want canola. I've got 4 fields of canola, 5 fields of canola. Probably still not enough canola, to be honest, but I think we'll do barley. And just a reminder here, of course, about the challenge. The challenge being to fill the silo king to only 5 million liters of everything that is available on the map. And again, because we're running Seasons mod with the Montana Geo, no potatoes, sugar beets, corn, soybeans, or sunflowers. And not necessarily complaining about it. It would be nice to plant them on the map just for some variety, but given how long it's taken us just to get the crops we do have on here, I'm not going to complain that we don't have them. Is this planted already? It looks like it. No, it's not. I think it was. I planted it, or I bought it planted. And then obviously it's withered and harvested. Okay, so he should plant all the way across there. And of course, once he's done, we'll get him on the bottom section there as well. Got that going. Okay. Oh, you know what? We need to get some grass picked up here. Where is? You're all jacked up there. You got a load of silage. What was I doing with silage? Oh, that was going in here. Right. Will you take that? Ah, perfect. This is the pellet fertilizer maker, which I've used. Oh, I got 149,000 in there. I just finished filling up one of the seeders here before I started recording. I think it was the Bergault seeder, I think, was the one that needed it. And actually, the Big Bud one, too. I think I filled that one up as well. So we've been burning through the pellet fertilizer as well. Lots and lots of fertilizer getting used here. Okay, field 5. Field 5. We're going to load up the mow course and then to the Silo King course. Put you in fieldwork mode. Wait a minute, where was the start point again? That wasn't down here, was it? Yes, it was. Okay. I was heading up to the opposite side of the field there, but that's right. The start point was down here. And, of course, this is going to be the grass for the grass part of our challenge as well. Reminder for the challenge, too, make sure you go over and check out Thomas Console's channel. He's the one we're playing the challenge against. And as I said before, go over and see what kind of fishy stuff he's up to over there. Again, if you watched, you'll get the reason why I say fishy. I could throw our other forage wagon on this as well, probably. I figure the truck will probably be a little bit quicker than the forage wagon. Only because it has the truck, which can move a little bit quicker across the field as opposed to, again, the forage wagon being pulled behind a tractor. Okay, field 1. Nope. We need you on field 23. And drive course. The nice thing about these courses, you create one fieldwork course, it covers all, or pretty much all the operations on the field. I don't have to have multiple courses, multiple fieldwork courses adding to the load time here for something like this. One course will do the trick. Whereas if I was doing, plowing, cultivating, and planting, I'd essentially, unless I had the same width of plow, cultivator, and planter, I would have to have separate courses for each one, which again would really, really add up. So we buy eggs. Yeah, must be nice. Must be nice. I don't think we have any eggs. Anyway, okay. We're still going down there yet. Good. Still planting there. Perfect. And you are finished? You are. Okay. Okay, what else could potentially need fertilizer? I mean, there's got to be something, right? We can't be done fertilizing yet, are we? Oh, we might actually be just about done here. Field 5 will need fertilizer, but again, that's our grass field, so we'll kind of probably wait until that is ready to be sprayed until they're done picking the grass up. Otherwise, I'll be getting in the way at this point, most likely. Also, looks like I might as well just take you up and fill you up, because you're going to need it, aren't you? Okay, back to the comments. Timothy was saying, where can I find the John Deere 9620 RT? I don't believe there is anything like a John Deere 9620 RT. As far as I know, the biggest one is a 9560 RT. Don't think they've done the 9620 yet. As far as where you can find it, hopefully it's in my mod list. If it's not, I don't know where you can get it right off the top of my head. Peaceable Rook was saying, also I've discovered if you have a problem with a hired worker on the edge of the field, just run a plow along the first pass, allowing it to create field, and the next time you go and plant, it shouldn't stop and turn around. Interesting. So you're saying, like, if a hired worker is getting stuck with this rock here, just take a plow, run it up along the edge of this field, and that'll fix the problem? Seems unlikely, but interesting. Might be worth trying if it works. Again, by the way, the lower part of 16 here, we're not going to plant that. Just going to save that for the equipment here, which, yeah, we're adding quite a bit too. Speaking of which, why are you all jacked up on the bins here? Yeah, minor details. Not going to worry about it. Let's get you off the field here as well. Add you to the equipment pile going on over here. So we really don't have that much right here at the moment, which is probably good. Again, if you have a lot of equipment on a map, try to keep it spread out. You'll do yourself a big favor. Otherwise, where you have a lot of equipment, it'll get really laggy. Especially when you got, high quality models, especially like, the John Deeres tend to be pretty high res, high quality, high textures, that type of thing. Same goes for some of the case equipment. A lot of the newer equipment tends to have much higher res, higher quality texture models in it. And then, of course, yeah, can really add to the lag if you have any on the map. Yay. Yeah, I think we're actually sitting pretty good here at the moment, just waiting for all the planting to occur. You know what, let's take the Big Bud 320 here. Let's go plow 24 to 23 here. And then I'll, of course, have to delete out all the courses for that. Actually, just one course for it. Actually, there's two courses. There's a spray course, too, for it, and recreate it so it has 24 on top. Nolan was saying, now you understand where my millions came from when we were playing on mills, sugar beets, and potatoes. Did not hurt to have a 42-foot, 250,000-liter Wilson grain trailer either. Yeah, when it came time to sell. Yes, I'm guessing that probably came in handy. Ooh. Yeah, he missed a little bit along this edge here, didn't he? Okay, going to have to fix that. Raymond was asking, where did the Big Bud 450 with duals come from? That should be linked in my mod list. And if you like that tractor, just remember it has to go in the DLC folder. So, and you also have to own the Big Bud DLC already as well. So you'll know you have it in the right folder when you see the Big Bud DLC in the folder. Just keep in mind, if you have the Steam version, then that DLC folder is located in the Steam folder, not in the My Documents Farming Simulator folder. So just something worth noting there. That should be pretty good. Might destroy a little bit of grass here along this edge, but shouldn't matter too much. And of course, I think it was it last episode the hired worker got into and started to destroy our grass here a little bit. Thankfully, we caught him really quick, but yeah, we'll definitely have to go through and kind of fix that a little bit. Also, like I was saying, I'll take the field deleter and like 3 or 4 passes probably along the top there just to get rid of that. Oh, we'll see. We might have time to do that yet this episode. There we go. Actually didn't hit the invisible wall there before we got to the end. We actually able to plow right to it. Nice. Spurs it up nice and pretty like. And again, like I was saying, unfortunately, you can't do nothing with this grass in the middle here. It is kind of annoying, but oh well. Also be nice if there wasn't any rocks in between 7 and 8 here and field 6, but there is. So again, don't really want to plow those together. Okay, and a field deleter. Oh, let's see why is the Ford in traffic here. Oh, where is he? Oh, that's right. He comes around, turns out through here, doesn't he? Now I've got all this equipment parked here. Oops. Not seeing what's here. What are we going to have to move to get him through here? Looks like probably grain cart here for starters. Boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hitch onto that or not. There we go. Now I should be able to. Looks like he just pushed that other grain cart out of his way there. Okay, and then the combine. There we go. That should be good. And let's move this other grain cart here too, because like I said, looks like he ran into that. So that'll be the next problem he'll probably get in traffic with. Okay, back to the field deleter here. Again, it'd probably look really good if I actually took the time to delete this entire field area here, but oh my goodness, that would take a while. And you could probably Courseplay it, I guess. Probably get Courseplay to do that. I don't think you can hire a worker with this, which is probably a good thing. And by the way, if you did want to Courseplay this, We'll have to show this just so the elite, as he claims anyway, the elite to the PC Master Race can see how to do it here. When you have a field that's probably not going to be listed under the field work here, because field, actually, no, it might actually list this. I'm not sure, because 16, would it list 16? Let's see what it generates here. I'm curious. No, it did actually generate it, didn't it? I think it did. Yeah, okay, so it did update for this field. It realizes 16 is this small now. But let's say if it did not know it, you could go to this front piece here and calculate current edge path. And you can see it looks like it's calculated it properly. You could either save this at this point, or you could overwrite it. You'd probably want to overwrite it. Well, overwrite and save it here to 16. Again, looks like it already has it, so I'm not going to do that. But you could do that if you wanted to. We'll just clear that out. Just thought, you know, we'd show that as I think a certain elite to the PC Master Race individual seemed to have missed that there, I don't know, a few episodes back when we first started on the map here. That there are a couple different options for dealing with fields if you either A, combine them, or B, split them up. Oh, and I probably should have, yeah, like I said, I want to kind of take a path across 14, 15, and 17 there as well. I'll have to bring the tractor back over there once I'm done here. Oh, it looks like it is time to wrap it up for this episode. So, yeah, on that note, you folks have any other comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.